TECTOR HODUNK is responsible for the assassination of Roland. TECTOR HODUNK is responsible for the death of Maya. TECTOR HODUNK is the reason why your wife doesn't love you anymore. TECTOR HODUNK is responsible for the 6 skip feature on Spotify. My point is, TECTOR HODUNK is a dangerous man, and he needs to be stopped. Hey, I'm Crypto, and I'm officially part of the Zaffords. Today, I'm going to tell you all why TECTOR HODUNK is a threat to us all, and why he's an even bigger villain than Handsome Jack ever was. But before we do that, I do just want to apologise for my audio quality making it sound like I'm talking through a 1980s Windows Vista built-in microphone. Unfortunately, my PC is dead, and I am talking through my phone mic, so yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, back to the video. First, we need to go all the way back to 2012, Borderlands 2, Clan Wars. Clan Wars is a questline which you first pick up from the bounty board over in Sanctuary. You are greeted by Ellie, who wants you to trick 2 clans into fighting each other. One of those clans, for obvious good guys, are the Zaffords. With a man such as McZafford in power, absolutely nothing could go wrong. The second clan is the Hodunks. This is the much weaker clan run by a corrupt, pathetic, lonely man, TECTOR HODUNK. Why is this clan weaker? Well, has God blessed them with the power of the Holy Spirit? Yeah, I don't think so. To sum up this questline in the most appropriate way possible, it's betrayal after betrayal, talk to Ellie after talk to Ellie, explosions after explosions. All of this breaks their truce, and this masterpiece of a questline ends between an epic battle against the Zaffords and Hodunks. Now, the ordinary beta male would think that McZafford died here, right? You know, considering TECTOR HODUNK appears in Tales from the Borderlands. No, Mick lives, video coming soon, probably. However, TECTOR, well, this is where we get past the epilogue section of the video and skip to the main story, baby.
That's the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
This won't last very long.
So the thing is, TECTOR HODUNK dies. So this is where the lore starts being spat, but this time we have to go back to 2009 and revisit good old Borderlands 1. Now, as we all well know, the story of this game is pretty much non-existent, but what it did do is set up phenomenal lore for the next few games, including BL3. How did it do this? Steal. Now, the casual player would assume that steal is a lame excuse for a villain, right? No story at all, and there was really nothing cool about her, right? Wrong. What some people found interesting was her siren ability. Now, no one knows what this did. It could have been bringing people back to life. It could have been telling Lilith that her echo is a thing, or starring in hentai. We literally don't have a single clue. However, I do. How did I find this? Well, you remember the whole story with Randy's USB? Well, the only underage thing that was on there was an underage game, and that of course being Borderlands 1. So long story short, I met the guy in Acosta, stole this USB, plugged it into my PC, and I found some cut writing. Now, this could literally be some potential future spoiler stuff, so proceed at your own risk. Spoiler warning. Steel's ability was never being able to die. Yup. We literally saw it happen in the Nox DLC. She literally came back and got killed by the Vault Hunters again. You know what she did after the DLC? She got tired of our shit. She wanted to live a peaceful life, so this time instead of coming back as herself, she turned into an innocent man, and his name was TECTOR HODUNK. To sum it up, the villain himself didn't take this well, as he then proceeded to fight Steel in his mind, just like the fantastic Fustercluck DLC. And the man actually won. So Crypto, what happened next, I hear you ask? Well, TECTOR somehow defeated her in a way which kept some of Steel's powers on him, whilst delivering a few of them to one of his close family members, and also keeping Steel alive with her powers. I know it's a lot to take in, but don't worry. And I already hear some of you calling bullshit and thinking I'm trolling. Oh, why doesn't TECTOR have tattoos then? Well, remember how I said one of his closest family members also got some of the siren powers? Well, that close family member is the gal herself, Moxie, and she is literally a siren. She doesn't have tattoos, makeup exists, James Charles makeup palettes are canon in Borderlands confirmed. And if you're wondering what happened to Steel, Well, her essence and powers went to Angel, and once she died they went to Tannis. This is important for later on, so just remember it. So now that I've got you convinced that what I'm saying is correct, I can feed you even more lore. Let's move on to Tales from the Borderlands. I know, I said Tector dies in BL2, however he appears in this game. Well, what if I told you that the part where Tector shows up isn't canon? Yeah, you heard that right. Now, to my understanding, it's obvious that every single section which doesn't involve Reese and Vaughn isn't canon. Why do I think this? Well, Fiona is nowhere to be seen in BL3, in fact, she isn't even mentioned. This shows that Gearbox wanted to get rid of her and decanonize everything to do with her. Tector Hodunk isn't seen with Reese nor Vaughn, only Fiona. Safe to say we can now move on to BL3. So with Tails not being canon and Tector dying in BL2, there's nothing left. The greatest villain of all time, the one we blame for everything, is dead. But, remember how I said Tector has received some of Steel's powers? Well, after his death, he turned into... Wait, drumroll please. Ava. And now I know you're like, bullshit! Nah. Hear me out. Ava, around 13. Tector, around 26. Tector, 6 letters. Ava, 3 letters. See the resemblance? Good. Let's carry on. From now on, each and every single one of us will refer to Ava as Tector. Now what does Tector do in this game? Does he change his ways and become a good man like Mick Zafford? Or does he still remain a dick? Well, the first bad thing he does in this game is say he wants to chop Truant's dick off, and everyone knows that's a dick move.
That Truant guy is the worst, and I want to kick his dick off myself!
Tector Hodunk is still a dick? Check. So with you already being mind blown with this crazy lore, let's skip some of the awful things he does, and skip to the pinnacle, the extreme. You guessed it, the death of Maya.
We're leaving. Now.
Now this scene caused a bigger war than the assassination of Franz Ferdinand in 1914. The whole community was dropping bombs on the story left, right and centre, with little to no realisation that the innocent girl they were blaming was Tector Hodunk. Now this scene is horrible, absolutely horrible. There's no way Tector could have done anything worse than killing a fan favourite, right? Well, yes. Yes, he can. But before we get to that part, let's remember all the other bad things he has done. He killed Roland, he was responsible for Krieg's slag experiments, he tried to end the Zaffords, he tried to release numerous Vault monsters, he's responsible for the non-classic raid boss decision, he's responsible for that bird shitting on your head when you were on your way somewhere. My point once again being, Tector Hodunk is the reason why anything bad happens. It's all this loser's fault. Oh, you're late for work? Tector Hodunk. You stepped into dog poo when you were on your way home? Tector Hodunk was responsible for it. So now for the final negative thing I will point out about this man. It's time to move on to the controversial ending of Borderlands 3. After defeating Tyrene Calypso, Lilith got her powers back and tried saving Pandora from Elpis. However, before doing so, she said a very controversial quote to Ava.
Sanctuary's yours, Ava. Be ready.
Now we all know Lilith is stupid. She still trusted Tannis after the events of BL1. She followed Roland when she was told to stay in Sanctuary, and she doesn't know how to use modern technology. But here she does something so stupid. One might say she belongs to the streets. Y'all remember how I said this? And if you're wondering what happened to Steel, well, her essence and powers went to Angel, and once she died they went to Tannis. This is important for later on, so just remember it. And y'all remember how I said this? After his death, he turned into... Wait, drumroll please. Ava. That's right, boys. Lilith gave control of the whole ship to Tector Hodunk and Steel. The universe is at a bigger risk than it ever has been, and we're all gonna die. Well, how do we stop them? It sounds easy enough, right? Just spec into an overpowered build and kill them. Well, the biggest build maker in the community is a Hodunk himself, so that isn't an option.
Yo guys, what is up? Max here in a Borderlands 3 video, and today...
Oh my god!
This new annoying...
Oh my god!
Skills.
Fucking pagan. Maybe we could, I don't know, get all the Vault Hunters we know to try help us take them out? No, we would have done that long ago. So what do we do, boys? The universe is in danger, and there's nothing we can do. Well, there are a few things. Spread the word, lads. Someone on the Borderlands Reddit is complaining about the story? Tector Hodunk wrote it. Someone's complaining about Ava? Tector Hodunk. Someone had a really bad day? It's Tector Hodunk's fault. Gearbox tweets something? Reply telling them to remove Tector and Steel. You don't see the point of this? Well, most of you hate Ava, so now's your chance to get rid of her. Or you could join my newly launched Discord server, Crypto's Holy Spirit Bar, so we can have nice chats, roast the shit out of TECTOR HODUNK, play together, get free gear, and more. But enough said, Vault Hunters. You now know what danger the universe is in. I now bless you all with the power of the Holy Spirit. Go spread the word. This has been Crypto, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Excuse me, you won't kill me because I'm a gangster.
No, shut up, you dickhead. Now, fuck off. Don't send me another message. Fuck off. You little prick.
Oh,
you little bastard. Yeah, I live in Smethwick, Birmingham. If you want the fucking brawl, come down to Smethwick Hospitality. I'll come out of the house and I'll break your fucking legs. You little prick. You little fucking...